Hello everyone, it's that time again. Yes, narrated Sudoku. Killer Sudoku, expert level. As I said, the purpose of these, as always, is to, well, help you if you're not sure, you get a bit overwhelmed, you're not sure how they work. That's what I try and help you with here. So, what we do first, same thing every time, is we look for the easy ones. In this case, you've got cells with a single number on them, or in them, so 6 there, 5 up there. Then, generally speaking, what I look for are pairs where there's only one solution. So in this case, 1 and 3. 4 is 1 and 3. 17, that's 8 and 9. What else? 8 and 9 down here. 8 and 9 down here. Then also anything where you maybe, if you've got one solution for a triple, so that would be 6, 7, 23 and 24. Then for a 4, it's 10 and 11, 29 and 30, and so on. And I also look for, at this stage, I look for things like this, where, remember, everything in a box, remember it's 1 to 9 in a box, in a square, sorry, that adds up to 45. So in this case, use your maths. 17 plus 17 is 34. 34 plus 9 is 43. Plus 7, that's 50. So this is the remainder, and it's 5. So I am going to... Oh, and here's another one. So as well as in a square, you can get it on a line. So the one next to it, we can work that out as well. So 17 plus 8 plus 8. So 16 plus 17 is 33. 33 plus 9, 42. So that's remainder 3. So that was an example of a without, and that was an example of a within. So, excuse me. So that means that is 9. So that could be 1 and 8, but it can't be 1 and 8. Can be 2 and 7, and we'll put that in. 2 and 7. Can't be 3. 6, can't be 4 and 5. So that's definitely 2 and 7. So that means that here, 45. So it can't be 1 and 8, can't be 2 and 7, can't be 3 and 6. So this has to be 4 and 5, which means that has to be 5, and that has to be 4. So that leaves 7, which has to be 1 and 6. There's a 6 down here. So that's 1, that's 6. That allows us to put that in there. Now, here, this 8 is now kind of, we've got a single solution for it. Can't be 1 and 7, can't be 3 and 5, so this has to be 2 and 6. 2 and 6, and then at the bottom, by process of elimination, this is 1 and 7. Excellent. So, where are we? Okay, so this 13 now has 2 solutions, which is be 4 and 5, and 8 and 9. Cool. Okay, so let's move on somewhere. Okay, here's one. So you get these things where if you get a line and you get one remainder, that's fine, you've got a solution. This one's got 2. So let's have a quick look to see if this might be anything. So 19 plus 9 is 28. 28 plus 10 is 38. 38 plus 13, 51 plus 6. So 5 is 56. So that's 11. So no. 11. Okay. Let's get this is a 2 solution pair. Let's get that done. 2, 5 and 6 can't be 1. It's not 6 either, it's 4. And so that is 1, 2 and 4. This one could be 1 and 6. Could be 1 and 6. And that would be 3, and that would be 4. I think I can solve this with a bit of complicated maths here. So 21 plus 7, 7 plus, so 28 plus 17 is 45 plus 17, which means that this, and this has to add up to 17. Now I don't even care how that would work, because then that gives me a solution for this line. So it's 17 plus 5, 22, plus 16, 38, plus 4 means this is going to be a 3. Okay, cool. So if this is, we might actually be able to get a solve from here. So if that's a 6, then this has to be 17, right? So if that adds up to 17. 6 means that this is 11. So it could be 2 and 9. 2 and 9. If it's 1, it has to be 7 and 9. So that can't be 8. That's going to be 9. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means 8 has to go along here. Which means that this is 8 and 8. So yeah, it's 1 and 7, 2 and 6. Two and 7, because it can't be 1 and 6 there. Okay, excellent. Okay, now if we look at this here, that's 10. 13 is in the cell, minus 3 is 10. So it can't be 1, 3. It can't be 1 and 3, so it can't be 7 and 9. So it's 2, 4, 6 and 8. 6 means that it cannot be, so it's got to be 2 and 8. If remember, this was 11. So it can either be 3 or 9 in there. Now, down here, is there anything that we can get a solution to? So 9 would be 3 and 6, 4 and 5. So that's 1, 2, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 7, 8. 1, 2, 7, and 8. Cool. Okay, that's progress, I guess. Okay, we can work out what's going to go in here. So 1, 2, so got to be 10. Can't be 1 and 9, can't be 2 and 8, can't be 4 and 6, so this has to be 3 and 7. 3 and 7, which means it can't be 7 up here. So it could be 1 and 7. Yeah. So what we're going to put in this line here? But no, 2 and 8, that means that's a 7. So if that's a 7, and it has to be an 8, then it has to be 1. Can't be 2 and 6. Cannot be 2 and 6. That makes that 2, 7, 6, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 4 and 9. That means this has to be 4 and 9 as well. That means that is 7 and 2. Yep. So what are we missing? So it's 2, 4, 6, and 9, I think, up here. 2, 4, 6, and 9. 2, 4, 6, and 9. 2, 4, 6, and 9. Excellent. So I've got the top done. Okay, now, looking at here, we've got a pair. So 24 plus 11 plus 5 is 40. So that can't be 6 and 9. 2 would be 3 and 4 would be 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means in this box you have to have 6. On this cell or other we have to have 6. 7 and 8. Which means this is okay. Which means it'd be 1, 3, 7 and 9. We could put that in. We could. Okay. Just keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Okay. Okay, I'm having a thing, so I'm not seeing where to go. So, if in doubt, scan. So 1, 2. So this is going to be 2 down here. Okay. So if we look at 2 here, this would mean this has to be 16. Can't be 16 because there's a 7 up there, so that can't be 2. This is 2. This is where scanning gets us back into a puzzle. So 2 and 7. So 2, so 3. So yeah, 3's got to go somewhere along here. If it was 3, it'd be 7 and 8. But you could put 7 here and you could put an 8 in here. So it's possible. That would be 11. But it could be 2, 3, it could be 4 or 7. Could be, yeah, it could be 4 and 7. So 3. Where's 4 going on? 5, 6, 7. This has to be 7. Can't believe I didn't see that. 8. And then 9. Okay, let's try and fill this out. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it could be 4 here. 4, 4, 4. If that has to be 7, let's put 4 there as well. 4, 4, 5. Could be 5. So take away 2, then it's 14. 4 and 7 would be 3. 5 and 7 would be 2. So it can't be 5 and 7. It has to be 4 and 7. In that case, that has to be 3. That can't be 4. If that has to be 4 and 7, then this has to be 5 and 8. This has to be 9. This has to be 8. 1 and 7. So that's going to be 2 and 8. That gives us 2 and 8. Means that can't be 2 and 8. Can't be 3. So this is 1, 4, 6 and 9. Can't be 4. Cool. So what's going to go in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5. 6, 7, 8. So this is 4 and 9. Okay, so let's go back to some scanning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6. Nine, okay. Okay. Yep, sorry, I've gone quiet. Terrible, terrible content creation this is. Going silent in the middle of a video. But I'm trying to think. So. So, 2 and 8. So, what's left over? 1, 4, 6, 7, and 9. That's what's left over. So, 1, 4, 6, 7, and 9. 1, 4, 6, 7, and 9. That can't be a 6. So, if it's 9, then it's got to be 4 and 6. If it's 9, it's got to be 4 and 6. And if it's 3, it's got to be 6 and 9. So it's not going to be 1. And it's not going to be 7 either. So yeah, so it's 3, it's 4 and 6. And if it's 9, it's 6 and 9. So that's not going to be 4. 6, it's 6 in that cell and 9 in that one. Or 4 in that cell, 9 in that one. 4 and 6, sorry. Okay. So if that has to be 6, then this can't be 6 up here. Which means that this is 1 and no, wrong way round. 1 and that's 9. Which means that's 7. So that's 6, that's 4, that's 9. There's probably a more efficient way of doing that, but I tend to brute force my way into virtually all of these puzzles just through lack of knowledge. I wouldn't say lack of skill, but definitely lack of knowledge. 1. So, okay, so if that's going to be 11 then. Can't be 2 and 9, can't be 4 and 7, can't be 5 and 6, so it is 3 and 8. So 8 and 3, so 3 and 8, 3 and 8, 3 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, and then so that's going to be 10 there. So it can't be 1, can't be 2, can't be 6. So it's 3 and 7. Means that's going to be 8. So what's going to go in here? 4. So that's 9 and that's 4. Oh, we're getting there. That's 2, that's 4, that's 7, that is 2, that's 4. So that's 6 over there. We've got 2, 7, 3, 4, 7. So 9 and 4 is 13, that's 5, that's 8, that's 6, that's 9, that's 6, that's 8. Wow. Let's tidy up the top as well. 9 and 6, 1 and 8. Okay, so, if that's 5 and 8, that has to be 5 and 8 as well. It can't be, though it can only be an 8. So that's 5 and 8. This square here, what are we missing from there? We are missing 6. Okay, where else? So what goes in there? 17. So 8 and 6, that's a 3. 1, 3, 2, 3, 7, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5. That's a 4. What else? So what are we missing? So 1. So what goes here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 9. 7. So if that's 3 and 7, okay. If 7 goes in here, the other thing's got to be a 2. So that has to be 7. That has to be 2. That's 1. That's 7. 1 and 5. Woof. I had to brute force my way into that puzzle. But in the end, we got there. Excellent. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope that one was informative. Showing about how literally you have to just grind and grind and grind to find a solution. Anyway, hope that was interesting and hopefully catch you on the next one.